Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Minecraft World. And we got the walls all built around the village here, so the villagers are pretty safe. I've even put iron gates about 10 blocks out away from the wall, so in case anybody's walking around and accidentally gets blown up by the creepers, they won't blow up my wall. Hopefully they'll replace the gate. Today I'm going to be going and getting some trees and planting some trees on the wall. So I'm going to turn these walls into like, I don't know, bio walls, if you will. So I can kind of hide the hidden village in here a little bit. Thanks for joining me, and let's get started. Don't need these guys. I think that I lit up all my trees, but real quick I'm just going to go ahead and take a look. I do have 7 of those, what do you call them, sea lanterns left. I can go light up some trees, but I'm pretty sure I lit up all my trees. But we'll just go take a look at the border real quick and make sure that the border is safe. Do a little border patrol. And if I have to come and get some more sea lanterns, I'll grab some more sea lanterns. Definitely had some issues with the iron gates. They were going right through a forest, which made it a little difficult. But let's just take a look at this gate as we go, and I suppose I should have brought some gate with me. Oh well. Pretty sure my gates are good. Just go ahead and take a look as we go and make sure we got a safe gates system here. Doesn't look like any creepers could get through this. That's my main issue with this gate, is just keeping the creepers away from my wall. Don't want that wall to get blown up. And it can be really difficult to make a wall around the barrier without making it pretty high, because like this hill over here, if I'd have made it a couple of blocks high down there, they would have been able to jump over from the hill or shoot at our villagers with from the hillside. So the giant tall wall is kind of necessary for these hills here. It's definitely overkill on the flat areas, but it just makes it a lot easier to make sure that everything's safe in there. So this is like my little Sim City, and just took a regular village and protected them a little bit. And of course things can spawn on these trees, and if they spawn on these trees then they will just be in my area. So I'm just going to take a look real quick and make sure there's no trees that they could spawn on in here that don't have lamps on them. Let me see, I can't really see this tree. Does it have a lamp on it? It's hard to see. Alright, I'm gonna have to go over there and take a look. It looks like this tree might not have a lamp on it. All I gotta do is get over my gate. I guess I'll just build up over this. That's weird. I did not put a lamp on this. Okay, well, boom. That is what I came over here to check. See, if a creeper spawned up on that, it would have just easily just walked over this gate and had its way with my villagers. like I got all these. Oh yeah, I remember there was a bunch of them that are really connected up over here. Well, let's just take a look as we go. Got nothing over here. There's like a whole forest that is all connected over here, and they could easily walk from one tree to the next. I mean, I definitely got all the ones real close. At least I think I did. Did I get that one? I didn't get that one. Okay, why didn't I get that one? Crazy. Alright. And that one's not really connected to anything. Be easier if I could see. Oh, what the heck? Do we got new trees or what? There's no way I didn't put lights on these trees right here. No way. Alright, I'm gonna need some more lamps. This is definitely not done yet. I think I'm growing more trees or something, because this just doesn't seem right. There's no way I would have missed all these trees. Ah! Okay. So back to my favorite place in the world. We are going back to the ocean monument to go get some more sea lanterns. Arrgh. That's fine. I had a feeling that was the case. I'm surprised nothing's blown up my walls yet. Surprised there isn't like creepers trapped in here or something. I don't know, do creepers die in the sunlight? I don't think they do. As you can see, I built the entire wall down through the water down there. And, oh, that's kind of a half of a hole there. But I built this iron gate all the way around. It's 10 blocks out. I got lamps going on either side of this. Because it is 10 blocks wide. I could have made it just 8 blocks wide and not needed a lamp on either side, but that's okay. I decided to go 10 blocks out. But yeah, my idea is I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to do like a little layer down, just like a couple of blocks wide, and grow some trees up on this wall here. And see if I can't go down another layer and go a couple of blocks out and grow some trees off of it, kind of turn it into a pyramid. I may run into other people's builds over there if I do that, but let's see where I get to. Get out of my bed, dude. So we'll just grab our rod here, and that's all we're going to need. And we're going to head over to the ocean monument, which I built a Guardian grinder about 7 years ago, and we're going to go grab some blocks from it. Oh, I have no way out. I really need an iron gate over here, don't I? Let's see. Just I'm not as stupid as a creeper. I can just hop right over it. It'll be fine. It is so ugly. Yeah, see, I can come all the way out to here with this pyramid. Well, no, see, I can only come out to about here with this pyramid. So I really can't come out very far with this pyramid. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put trees all the way down. I was kind of thinking of doing layers of trees, but I could maybe do like 3 or 4 layers of trees at least. egress. Let's see. So we'll just cruise over here to Flunk 5. This was builds from 7 years ago. Cruise on down here. So if you hop on this server, you get to keep your builds forever. These are builds that were done back when Minecraft first started, so and it's a whitelisted server, and it's pretty well maintained. It doesn't, we don't have griefers. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I do have a minecart. I forgot to grab a minecart. Okay. Oh, yeah, did that wrong. Ciao, fool. What you doing? Dude's getting crazy. So yeah, so I put all this cobblestone around here. It was kind of daunting. I didn't finish. Put these torches in here to kind of keep them from. But see, all this needs to be replaced with cobblestone. You know, I'd like to replace it with some glass windows so that you could see what's going on in the Nether. But all this needs to be replaced. It doesn't look too bad in here though. Somebody built a walkway down there. I'm not too sure why. I think they thought this would be a good place to go mining in the Nether. It is kind of safe, but that allows things in here that I didn't really want in here. Unfortunately, these torches don't keep things from spawning in here. The Nether is a special kind of place. Things tend to just spawn in here, but at least we don't have ghasts. The hell? We got pigs? Hi, pigs. So yeah, so this is the Guardian Grinder. And it was nice to see it still running. I haven't played in about 7 years. It was still running when I came back on. Real cool to see it still running. Good way to get some fish and sea lanterns. And some different building materials. I did have some rail systems set up. I filled the whole floor with rail systems to collect stuff, but it didn't work out very well. The fall damage just didn't work as well, and these Guardian Grinders are kind of difficult. They can be kind of difficult. I still got trash down here. Okay, I just picked it up. Alright, let me take that back. Just wanted to see if I had any blocks in here, and I do not. Yeah, and see, sometimes they pop down here alive, but they're just one-shotters. You can just punch them. Okay. I mean, they're not too bad. It's actually kind of fun killing them. After you've dealt with them for so long, it's like nice to be able to do something back to them. Yeah, it's a little faster than mining and cheaper on resources, so I'll grab some sea lanterns. I suppose I could have just put some torches up there. Don't really need to be sea lanterns. Yeah, I might just do that. I don't know. Let's see if I have any torches. I hate wasting coal. This has basically been my life for the past week, collecting materials for that wall to get built. Pretty happy the wall is finished. Just forgot that I was going to need some sea lanterns. And I have gone minimalist on this. No more saving up materials for the rest of my life. I don't use If I need materials, I'll go get them when I need them. I did start a everything chest, and I did collect everything at one time. Thought it would be cool to have a shop that had everything in it, so I started a little shop. Not many people needed anything out of all my everything. I started doing books to get better armor, because it was a PvP. I was on a PvP server, and even those didn't really sell that much. Economy sucks in Minecraft. Economy sucks in general. Oh, the good old days when if you needed milk, you went to the guy that owned cows, and if you were a fisherman, you might trade him some fish for his milk if he needed some fish. That was an economy. You know? No unnecessary, unneeded businesses. Either you were of service or you weren't, you know? Mechanics in those days. Oh, what am I doing? I'm throwing shit. Oh my god. I'm throwing the shit. I'm so used to throwing shit away that I forgot I need to keep that. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Alright, and I need a crafting table. You know what? I'm gonna just go put torches over there. I'm over it. I don't even want to be here. Can't believe I just did that. I just threw away the blocks that I just got because I'm so used to getting these blocks, I forgot that I need those other ones to make the sea lanterns. Let me in. I just want to get to fancying up this stupid wall. It was cobblestone at one time, so it's a little bit better, but... Okay, what am I doing? There's some torches right there. I only have 22 torches, really? Okay. Let's make some sea lanterns. I guess I got 14 sea lanterns out of that. And we'll put my rod away. Don't want to lose that. I guess I'll put my minecart away. And it's already night again. So, you can only sleep at night, really? Okay. How come he can sleep? Get out of my bed, dude. Alright. Get out of my way. Bugaboo. So I can light up 14 trees. That's better than nothing. Yeah, it's kind of a massive project, putting trees all over the walls. I don't know how well that's going to work or how it's going to look. I mean, if I start at the top, obviously those platforms that I use to plant the trees on are going to need to come all the way down. There's going to be a lot of construction here. I'm not too sure if that's really what I want to do. I just kind of want to hide this wall a little bit better. I may not do that. The other option is that I just decorate the wall. And I could do that. And that again is going to need a crap ton of materials. I was kind of thinking I might do some brick. Put some of that blue colored brick around the corners. Make it look like kind of like some structural beams. And then maybe do do a couple of layers, like floors, and maybe put some windows on it, something like that. I'm not too sure. Let's just start with this this tree over here that did not get a lantern on it. That was this one right here. Just gonna get over this wall. I don't know why I didn't put one here. I guess because it's not really touching anything. It's not really touching anything. I don't really need to. That's why I didn't. Okay. These ones down here definitely need lanterns on them. They are inside my gate, and they will definitely spawn some stuff on top of them. I'll do something about that. Where are they? Yeah, there's one right there. Boop. And let's see where else. Let's see, this is connected to this one, this is connected to this one. These are all connected. This is connected. Okay, and way up here. It's fine. Let's see, is anything else over here connected? Yeah. These are all kind of separate trees, I think. I'm not too sure. Okay. There's one over there, that's connected. It's not really connected to anything that it could get to. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Okay. There's one over there. One on this big giant one over here? No way to find out unless I climb up there, is there? Okay, how do I get up there? And they're good. So I think everything's all good. I think I did grow some new trees. I think that's what happened, but I mean, I may have forgotten them. I think we're good here. Oh, there's one right there. And there's no way up there, so I'll have to climb up there. Yep, that's good. Oh, there's one over there. I don't think that's connected to anything though. This should be good. I could get rid of this wall right here. I don't know why this wall's here. But I don't have a pickaxe. Should really carry around a pickaxe. I need to get mending on my pickaxe. Definitely got to get mending on my pickaxe. Alright, I think we are all good over here for that. Guess I could go grab that pickaxe and break down that stupid piece of a wall there. So, trees or designed wall? Designed wall is so overdone. I mean, like you see this temple over here, I could easily just build like some frames, like cornerstones, like kind of like structural beams going on the outside of this wall. I started doing that on the inside. I was thinking that would look cool to have like some structural beams going across, and I used the brick instead of the other material. I used this brick and I went up the corners and went all the way across, and then I started thinking about it and I was like, I don't really like that, but what I was thinking is I could plant some trees on this and it would look kind of cool. Problem with that is to go out more than this, I would be stepping into other people's builds, so I can't really go out any further. I mean, I don't really need to go out too much further. I suppose I could put them directly underneath each other. You could try that. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Am I gonna grab a pickaxe? Yeah, I might as well. Yep, I gave up all my diamonds so that I could have these maps. I have 5 diamonds left, so definitely got to get mending on this. I don't know how to get mending on it. I don't know anything. I don't remember how you put mending on things. It's been a long time. I know it has something to do with getting a book and then you put it into the enchantment table, I believe, and I think that you can add things to other things. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, we'll just cruise over here and break that wall real quick. I don't like that wall over there. I built the entire barrier around this village before I realized that my map won't show some of it, and I wanted my map to show it. So when I redid the wall, I tore down all the old parts of the wall, and I missed a piece. Oh, it's getting dark out. Okay, let's not do that. I should just take a bed with me. I'm always afraid to take a bed with me just in case I lose my I end up spawning somewhere I don't want to spawn. It's just nice to maintain one good spawn area, and this is my good spawn area right now. Has been for a few months now. I've just had this spawn area, so I know when I die I'm going to come back to someplace safe. I swear I just fell asleep. Days go by pretty quick. Let's see if I can make it over there to tear down that Tear down that old barrier before dark. That's how big this property is. It takes me until dark to get from one side to the other. This is definitely definitely a large build. Should probably make some rockets and just use my elytra. I love that every time I say elytra, I have to say elytra too, just in case I'm saying it wrong. It's elytra. Tomato, tomato. Who really calls it a tomato, though? That's my question. Who in their right mind thinks it's a tomato? Had to go around the pond here with my gate. Should probably do something with this pond. I was thinking maybe a moat. Maybe putting a moat right here, or a you know, connecting. I was thinking about maybe connecting this to the river over there, and then having it be able to bring in boats and stuff into the fortress. All right, how the hell do I get through here? You don't get through here. That's great. It's fine. I didn't want to get through there anyways. I'll go around. Alright, now that's the barrier I want to break down right there, which is going to change everything. Oh my god. Why did I not do this before? Yep, I need a damn gate. Son of a bitch. Fuck, I just threw away all my gates. Okay, yeah, sure. Here you go. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay. Anyway. I don't know why I would have built around that, but that's gone now. Yay! One dirt there, just looking all stupid. Oh, I'd have to go to the Iron Golem farm. Get more iron to make one gate. No, I might have some iron. I don't know. No, I think I used all my iron. This is the downside to being a minimalist. You need one iron gate, and you don't have an iron gate. Normal people would just go to their junk pile and go look for 2 hours to find where their iron gates are at and pull an iron gate out. Not me, I gotta go get more iron. But back to the original plan of this video here. This is what this live stream's all about, decorating this stupid ass wall. What are we going to do to decorate this stupid ass wall? So the first thing I'm going to need to do is I am going to need some damn materials. And if I am going to plant trees up there, oh, if I am going to plant trees up there, am I going to plant trees up there? I think that would look pretty silly if I planted trees up there. Problem with planting trees up there is that if I plant trees on a row all the way across up there at the top, then underneath them, what's holding up that platform? What would be holding that floor for those trees up? Right? The only thing to do would be to build a framework for that platform straight down. So I could have layer upon layer of framework. That's fine. I suppose I could do that. That doesn't really hide the building very well. You'll still be able to see a bunch of frames holding up the floors. What am I going to do with this damn wall? I like Goopy's tent. That's classic. Just a dirt tent. Hilarious. Vote Rascal. Like, really. Just vote Rascal everywhere. Alright. This is my favorite build right here for sure. I love this. This is so cool. Alright, so what am I gonna do? I love the fact that the wall just continues on down that way, showing that there's going to be a whole another section of this. And I would like to incorporate this mountain into it like he did with his build. He built his into the mountain. So let's see. Am I going to put trees on this wall? I could just plant giant trees next to the wall, and then that would take up a lot of space. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I wonder if I could find some giant trees. Yeah, if I put trees all the way around it, it would look pretty cool. I'd have to put lanterns on top of all the trees, which would defeat the purpose somewhat. Or I could just have floors with framework. If I do floors with framework like I was doing on the inside, it would be pretty typical. It would be a pretty typical build. But that would allow me to have windows. Yeah, I really like the idea of having trees growing off the side of it. I wonder what that would look like. Let's see. For starters, this doesn't really look right over here. It shouldn't drop down like this. It should just continue. The wall should just continue on to this next set of wall over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that real fast. If I have enough block. I probably don't have enough block to fix anything. Let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. You know you built a good barrier when you can't get in your own barrier. And I actually haven't even walked around this barrier to see if I can get in, but I mean, it's one thing to walk around it on the inside, but it's a whole nother to walk around it on the outside. Yeah, this shouldn't be like this. This should connect straight through. And no, not enough. Not enough blocks. I want to have this connect straight through, but that's better than nothing. And then now, what I'm thinking is if I just put dirt up here, I could plant some trees up here. It's dark again. Ouch. 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 Let's see. I could just go across this area right here and just start planting some trees. I don't even have any tree saplings. I'm gonna have to go get some tree saplings. Seriously, days go by way too fast. Like, the nighttime takes like hours. It's like it must be winter and the days are shorter than the nights. That'd be cool if they had seasons. So yeah, wait, do trees have to have water next to them to grow? No, they don't. They just need dirt. Right? Yeah. I could try it on the inside and see how it looks on the inside. Now let's plant a tree up there and see what it looks like. So just cruise over here. I don't want to lose my pickaxe. Whatever. It's almost dead anyways. Cruise over here. Suppose I could take an axe with me. No, I just need one tree sapling. Just go see what it looks like. See what it looks like with a tree up there. There's all kinds of different trees, so these ones will grow pretty tall. They're not the monster trees that I would like to have over here. But these are the local inhabitants, so let's go grab a local inhabitant tree. And plant it over there. If I can get a tree sapling. There we go. Got a tree sapling. I suppose I should grab two if I can, so I can replant. I always like to replant when I can. There we go. So, let's go see what this will look like over here. Ooh, I could go up on angles. Like I could start at the bottom and do a little platform for a tree and then go up a little bit on an angle instead of doing layers. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's see what that looks like. What I'm thinking is maybe just planting a tree right here. And then, is that where I want that? Yeah, that's kind of where I want that, I guess. Yeah, planting the tree right here, and then maybe going up like that and planting another tree. I would have to have it be 4 wide, so it would have to be like wait, does it have to be 6 wide, or I don't know. I'm not sure how much dirt you have to have for a tree. I want to say that it's just just one block of dirt, but it may be okay, let's see, it may be that you have to have dirt all the way around it. I'll stop growing grass. Nobody said you could grow grass. So I could plant a tree right here. How would that look? That would look weird. Yeah, because that would look really weird, because then the higher that I got, I would just have a wall of dirt, and that would just not look natural at all. You know, if I So I brought you all along to watch me think. I hope y'all can see the images in my head. Just imagine a great jungle temple. If anybody has any good ideas on how to make this more jungly, let me know in the comments. So we're going to grow some trees around this thing. How are we going to grow trees without having it come all the way out to here? We can do a row of trees from the top and then come out a little bit and do another row of trees, and as long as it gradually comes down, it should be fine. So what I'm thinking is that each row of trees is going to have to be at least this big, which means that it's going to have to be pretty damn big. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. So this layer would be like this. And then this layer would come down to here. Yeah, that would come out pretty damn far. If I was to do like that and have a tree on each section, to get it all the way to the top, it would have to come out really far. So I can't build a pyramid at this point here. I could on the inside. You know, I could on the inside, and that would mean that I would just have to tear this wall down eventually. But this could definitely be the base of a pyramid. It's not even a damn square is the problem, it's a rectangle. So it's not going to make a pyramid. It's going to make a teepee. I suppose I should finish up building the whole square. It's supposed to be a 4 mapper at some point. Right now it's just a 2 mapper, so I don't see it getting done anytime soon. Let's see. So if I was to do that on the inside, let me in, and I would have a tree here, tree here, tree here, tree here. Yeah, I could definitely see that getting done on the inside. Interesting. Probably be a lot easier just to decorate the wall. That does look a lot nicer with the decoration going around it with the framework, and I could do another layer right here, put some windows in here. I was thinking about putting a roof on this whole thing. Yeah, that'd be the definite easiest way. My problem is what do I do with this hill right here? I mean, that looks sloppy right there with it all kind of half-assed, and the only thing I could think is to go out like he did and just continue to go out and not build anything on the ground level. That should be fine. Just go out and across like that. And I could grow trees on each one of these rows. So it doesn't necessarily, I mean, they could just be right directly below each other. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So if that's the case, then what I'm going to do is just put dirt on the inside, right over here. And grow a tree. How tall do I want the tree to grow? I guess that's the question. I guess we'll go at least 3 high. Alright, and I won't be able to do that down there because my highest point down here is it's only, yeah, it's got to be at least 3 blocks high. I know this wall goes at least 3 blocks higher than everything. So I could definitely do 3 blocks high all the way across. So this place is semi-safe as long as I've slept the night before. If I haven't slept for a couple of days, this place gets a little dangerous because it doesn't have a roof yet. If it had a damn roof, I could be safe in here all day, all night. But yeah, I'm thinking if I plant a tree right here on this wall, how tall is that tree going to grow? 2 blocks? 1, 2, 3 blocks high? It's not going to be a very tall tree. That's not going to work. Arg. That's funny, I still have my nerd pile over here so I could stand up and not get pushed off by the cows and take a good look around. Yeah, I can't grow trees off this wall up here on this hill. If I grow trees off this wall on this hill, they're going to grow higher than the ceiling. That's okay. I can just build the wall a little bit higher, I suppose. So yeah, we'll just start off by building it. We'll just start off by putting a tree right here. And then go 3 high. 3 high seems to be fair. That means that this will come out this way. We would have dirt like this. And we would have a tree growing across this like here. It would have to come out at least that far out from the wall. And then I could have a tree growing right here. Look at how that would look. Again, it's going to need something to hold it up, or else it looks stupid. It can't just be sticking out of the wall like that. So I'm going to need some framework to hold that up. So how would that look if I had blocks holding that up? I mean, I could easily just use a couple of columns. Yeah, I think that would look pretty cool. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm going to need I'm going to need some more blocks. I'm going to need some more blocks, and we might as well use the bricks. We use the bricks, and then the bricks will just hold this up. Like, I'll put a brick here, brick here, brick here, brick here, brick here. And just like maybe every couple of blocks, I'll just put like a little walkway underneath, like that. And that will give it some support structure to hold it up. And it doesn't necessarily have to be every one. I might do it like this, where it's like too wide, and then have like a space. But I'm gonna go get some bricks. That's the plan. Now y'all see the vision. I'm gonna have this go all the way across the entire wall, all the way around. I'm gonna have trees growing off of the wall, and we will do, I guess we'll just do layers of trees. I mean, I'm thinking, let's see. I was kind of thinking about going up on an angle, and that's what I'll probably do, is maybe go up on an angle so that it naturally goes up to the top. But then how am I going to do these hillsides? So that was my plan. I kind of spaced that. Get out of my bed. I gotta go out of the barrier. So that was my plan, was I was gonna have it go up on an angle. Instead of doing flat rows of dirt, I was going to have it go. See, I started building it up, and it doesn't necessarily have to be built up. So we're going to put, we're going to have a space of 3. So here will be the next one, and it could be like, a tree right there, and then another tree right here, right, and then that would give it that gradual climb up to the top. I don't know why I put a space between the two. I guess I don't need a space between the two. Well, I guess the question is where does it land in the middle? Oh yeah, see, that looks nice. I like that. That looks really cool. If I don't get them planted at the right time, they won't grow right, but I think we could do that. Something like that, and then just have trees growing up that, have some like framework coming down. Yeah, let's see how that looks. You know, maybe something like this. So then we would have trees growing up the side of it. And that would definitely hide the wall a little bit better, and it would look a little more natural than just straight all the way across. If it went up on an angle, I could even have it come down on an angle, or I could just have more than one layer going up on an angle. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. Let me see what it looks like. I'll grab a couple more trees and see how that looks. I already like having a tree growing around the wall. That in itself looks good. And I could just do rows like that of trees growing up the wall and have just trees growing all over it. Got one. The problem is that the framework for the tree doesn't really help to hide the temple at all. It'd be better if I just covered the entire wall with dirt. Come on. No tree saplings. Okay, fine. I didn't want a tree sapling anyways. There's two. Yeah, from here it's looking nice, so I could just have trees growing up it. Question is would another layer of trees growing underneath it look right? Or should I come out a little bit with the next level of trees? It already looks better. Just having some dirt decorations on it makes it look better. So let's see, if I wanted to have trees growing up the side of it to hide it, how could I do that and make it look natural? I think this is the way. I think this is the way. I need another tree sapling to see if that works for me, but I think this is the way, is to go up on an angle, and that's kind of the way that the mountain is naturally. It just kind of starts at the bottom and works its way up to the top, and so not many people would notice that it wasn't a part of the natural mountain, just kind of adding to the natural mountainscape. To do this. There we go. Now we got three. Let's go. And you know, it'd be cool to have like a little waterfall going down the side of it as well. I didn't really expect anybody to start building right next to it. I thought all builds were done over there, but that's okay. But yeah, there's water. There is a river over here that I could bring to this area at some point, and that river could appear to come from a spring. So yeah, so we could just plant one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. Did I throw my torches out? No. So just boop, 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 boop. Make it a little safe over here. I need a torch on top of that tree though, aren't I? Or something's gonna spawn on that tree. Can you even place a torch on a tree? Let's see. Nope, can't place fucking torch on a tree, so that's why I'm using these blocks. That's fine. Jesus. Well, for right now, I'm going to have to do something, so we're going to have to put a torch on the wall. Yes, hopefully that'll work. Here. Oh yeah, now see, that will keep them from growing too tall. They'll all be the same size if I was to have another tree underneath this tree. And I could grow a tree right here. I don't know how tall they have to be. I think it's like 5 blocks, so I could probably grow another tree underneath here. Not 100 on that. But yeah, I think that'll look nice just to have a little bit of landscape growing off of my building. That's my goal here, is to have a little bit of landscape growing off my building, and I'll keep working on this idea. Obviously it's going to take me a minute, but I'm hoping maybe I can blend it in with the natural design of this mountain. Maybe have some of this mountain come out this way a little bit to make it look like this is part of the natural mountain. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to blend in that mountain with this building at all. Oh, that looks different. Nobody's got fucking trees growing on their buildings. It's kind of lit. That is kind of lit. I like that. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes, and I'll keep working on it. Just wanted to show you guys my ideas that I'm working on here for decorating this wall, and I will check back in with you in a little bit. And as I end all my streams, great skies. Have a wonderful day.